Yo, what's up? This is Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and you are listening to the Born Rich Club podcast. Make sure you go over to YouTube and support us on the YouTube platform. Just search Born Rich Club podcast, give us a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, without further ado, enjoy.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up, family? It's me, Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and Lano.
What up, dog?
How you feeling, bro?
I take a plastic bag, tie it up 2 times, go and sell
2
2 dimes.
dimes.
You feel what?
Yeah.
Real life, though.
Yo,
Yeah.
for sure. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, my grandmama first used to tell me get off a motherfucking porch with that shit.
Yeah.
And I started paying light bills, and then she said, you just be careful.
I mean,
She
it
told,
gets
just be
serious
careful.
then, you know.
Yeah, she said,
when you
just be
start
careful.
coming through, when you start coming through, when they either can't come through or don't know what to do to come through, when you come through,
Yeah.
you know, that made my mama even say, you know what, son, you out there gone, you on your own now, but thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
a
Thank you. I needed that.
For
Nah,
sure.
that's a fact. That's a
Booba,
fact.
who we got in the
Saying.
building?
Come on, man. We got the legend, man.
Yes.
The GOAT, man.
The GOAT.
Yeah, we
The
got
GOAT.
the GOAT, man.
I take that.
Yeah.
No, hey, the
You
GOAT.
got that. You can't even
One more
mention.
camera.
One of the
Yeah.
goats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of
Yeah,
them.
for sure.
Yeah, well,
for sure.
I say that.
goats.
I
Yeah,
say
it's a
that.
lot.
I
It's a
say
lot
that.
of 'em. It's a
Yeah,
lot of 'em.
Man, we got the man, the myth, man. You can't even mention Cashville without saying this man's name. This man has
did.
not only took Cashville from in the United States, man. He done took his shit to Japan, man.
Oh, yeah.
People
Most
in
definitely.
Japan talking about
Yeah.
Cashville, like,
Yeah,
oh,
for
man.
sure.
We've been
Yes.
international for a long time right now.
For
Yes,
sure,
sir,
for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
So, man, if y'all don't recognize the face, which I know you do, man, we got our brother, my brother, your brother, Young
Yes.
Buck in the building, man.
I'm in here, man.
Yes,
What up,
Sirski,
dog?
I
man.
appreciate it, man. I told Lano, you know, when he reached out, he was like one of the first hometown podcasts that was really Born Rich was really like not only already on my radar, but when you reached out, it was at that time where, you know, going through and dealing with these legal situations, the lawyer's like, man, chill for a minute, whoop de whoop. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you know, I'm as soon as I get back that green light to
Yeah.
go, here I come. So here I am.
sure.
You know what I mean?
And Born Rich Club, off the top, like to start. First off, bro, it's an honor
Yeah.
to most definitely have you here. Superstar,
I appreciate
elite
it.
superstar, multi-platinum, gold plaques. This is a very honor for
Yeah.
us.
That's
We
a fact.
love your music, but
Appreciate it.
not just love your music. You most definitely put Cashville
For sure.
Yeah.
right in the forefront of the
For
world,
sure.
bro. And so we just like to let you know that, bro. Always your
appreciate it.
flower. This our mushy moment. We gotta
Yeah.
spank out our mushy moment.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
our
We
mushy
got-
moment
yeah,
right
we
there,
could do
man.
it. We
Hey,
could
yo,
do it,
man,
man.
toast it
Cheers.
up, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
More episodes, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
more
sir.
viral moments, you
Yes,
dig?
for sure.
And more unity throughout the city. We looking
We
good
like that.
together
I
right
like
now.
that.
We
Yeah.
looking good together. Look, honestly,
Talk your shit. Let me hear it.
I'm knowing it because I'm watching and seeing, man, because a lot of people now are just now about to get, you know, my outlook on things. I'm pretty sure because y'all ask a lot of real shit.
Most
you
definitely.
dig? That's why I'm here. So
Most definitely.
they're going to be able to hear that. But I'm just going to kick it out by saying not only am I playing my part of the unity and the unification that we're displaying in
Deep.
so many different areas throughout CASHVILLE, it's almost to a place where if we can make this become a normal and not a moment, then we
Facts.
can go get the win.
Yes.
You know,
Big, that's
we can,
big.
it's easy to unify for that moment.
You right.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
To go
yeah.
get the bag, because I don't mind unifying with a few niggas that I don't even fuck with.
Yeah.
But if it makes sense to get the bag, then it's time to
Time
for
to get
me
the
to
bag.
make. And you can be that, but I would hope that the unity and unification is genuine and really that.
Yes, for sure.
Then,
For sure.
then it's a whole different. But unity is unity. You know, whatever way to come together to make something work, I'm definitely with it. If we can establish this, you know what I'm saying, unification thing that we're doing throughout our city as CASHVILLE and make it more of a lifestyle.
Ooh, facts.
I like that.
versus
I like that.
versus that moment, then I can see us,
Taking off.
even further. We headed in the right direction though, for sure.
For sure, man.
love it.
I love what you just said.
No, it's a fact, man. We gotta one thing I love what you said, we gotta make it a movement, man. We gotta let especially outsiders and out of towners know when they come here, we move as a unit. You feel me?
For sure.
We can't have people going over whispering and whispering
yeah,
in
these
niggas'
niggas, man,
ears.
yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Big
and
eyes,
even
little
if you
you.
feel like that, you dig, like, even if you feel like that, right now's the time for it. Look, to each his own. You get the chance to, that's why he gave us a mouth, eyes, and a mind.
Yeah.
But also keep in mind that the mouth can say anything and the mind can think anything too.
Yeah,
You
for
get
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be smart enough to control them both, your mouth
Yeah.
and your mind.
For sure.
And you know, it's a lot of times I don't realize, like, when we in this place of CASHVILLE, especially from a music standpoint, and we trying to grow and create those next level of stars, it's their time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the only way I think that we can really just do it is supporting. Now, no, even if you don't, care for this individual, if you're in a place to be able to support, then why not? You understand?
I
what
most
I'm
definitely.
saying?
So
it
I
might
want.
not be. It might just be liking the
Yeah,
pose.
that's what I
Yeah.
tell
It
my
might,
home.
you
That's what I
ain't
tell my home.
financially. It might be you not gotta go to the show,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
I get that
feel
nigga
me?
like.
Like,
I
yeah.
get that
Give a
nigga
nigga
like.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You might come up under the comment with something positive
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say. You
I like
dig?
when you. I like when I see. And you know what's crazy is, I love what you said. So fuck it. We're gonna jump straight into that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about music in CASHVILLE, because I see you with the classic. I call this classic for you.
Yeah.
The emojis, the rockets.
That's me.
Yeah.
If I send you a rocket, that means you going up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I talk through emojis, you know what I'm saying?
That's me. And my homie tell me that's me.
You know what I'm
Buck,
saying?
we too old to be
You
talking
feel
to him.
me?
We the old niggas now, Buck.
No,
We
but I feel it. You know how important you, but you,
Yeah,
but
I know-
I'm saying
I know
is,
what
you
It's
y'all
a
know
mean.
lot.
how
It's a lot
important.
of motherfuckers I'm supporting.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
I don't got my time to just type out sometimes and tell you how much I enjoy what I'm looking
That's
at.
me. I just do the fire emoji
You
real
know,
quick,
but the
let you
fire
know.
resembles and let you know.
Nigga, I think you hard,
I
nigga.
think your shit working,
Yeah,
nigga. You
for
know,
sure.
or I think I keep going. You taking off.
So I want,
You know what I mean?
fuck it, we gonna
That's
jump
big.
into that. I want to ask you this: being an elite artist like yourself, right,
Yeah.
and able to step back and watch this new wave of
Yeah.
artists that come, like, where do you see CASHVILLE rap at this moment? Because people want to hear it from you.
I see us finally establishing our own identity, but still searching for our own sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with
All
that.
right, when I say that,
Yeah.
meaning that we are establishing artists now that I'm paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
They're establishing where the streets are at right now.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Not where they was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
10 years ago,
Uh-huh.
No,
That's a
facts.
15 years ago.
Yep.
Some of us that come from that generation, we stuck in that generation. You dig what
Talk
I'm
your
saying?
shit, bro.
Fact, Buck.
So it's
Yeah.
like they're not allowing themselves to grow because of what? Their mind is
It's still in
and guess what? That's okay too. I don't listen to a lot of this shit my damn self.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't hear or see the movements of the ones that are
See
pushing
that, and
line,
that's what people want to see.
making
hear right
it
there.
happen.
For sure.
I can't dig down and you telling me you rap and shit like that, and that's cool because I'm always motivate anything that's trying to motivate themselves
Yeah.
in a music place, you know. But, you know, it's better for me to people love to see the growth in individuals.
For sure.
So if I see an artist and I might say, damn, that shit jamming. But then I see him out here pushing and promoting. And then I see him out here, taking advantage of all of these social media platforms and podcast platforms, whatever it may be, then I'm seeing him put into believing in himself.
Yeah,
No,
herself.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you feel what I'm saying? They believe in themselves and they product enough to the point where they there. Even if it was something that I didn't kind of quote unquote feel or whatever, and it's from the city, I'm still going, and it come across me, I'm still going to motivate it. I'm still going to do, everything that I can, especially if I like it, or even if I didn't, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by establishing our own identity. Because every artist has a different story. Some of them didn't come from the streets.
Facts. Man, I love you said that.
Some of them come from these other environments. They just playing it. You know what I mean? I love Lil 2 Live Bree as an example. His music is not a lot of,
street trenches, where we come from.
And where we come from.
Have,
shit.
have fun.
But it's relatable.
Yeah.
It's right there. He got some catchy shit. Some
I heard somebody
good
call
vibes.
him the Nelly.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a
you
vibe.
know what I mean?
For sure.
It's a vibe.
For sure.
So therefore, you got to diversify yourself mentally, artists, from here. You understand? We're not one dimension. We can come from the trenches, but the trenches only going to make you so much. You understand what I'm saying? So even for me, being an artist, I always wanted to be a mixture of all of that. Yeah, I come from the trenches. Yeah, I really, really am what I am. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
When it comes to being a product of my environment and being what I've been. But I've grown to become what I've become too. So it's like everybody ain't gonna like what you do or like what you like. You understand? And I get that shit. But I also understand in the position that I'm in that, me giving at least my opinion onto things like where I feel the city is at, it's important. It's important for us to be able to look and you may hear something I say to change your direction and your feeling. You know what I mean? So that's really where I'm at. I think we establishing, Cashville as to, where we are at today through these artists that are shining right now.
No, most definitely.
They letting you know how it's going down
right here,
right now.
That's a fact.
Because I like talking to Lito. I remember telling Starlito, hey, as an artist and you from this city, when you in that booth or you in that recording studio, I don't care what nobody says, we are recording music, and the two most important people in this city to tell us that, hey, this is good, is you.
That's right.
And Lito.
I can accept that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how important you guys are.
To the city.
Off the top. Like, even if somebody is 18 right now who didn't get the whole catalog of Young Buck.
Exactly.
Those rocket emojis.
For sure.
Changes even when they thinking about giving up. They saying, oh, shit, this nigga saying my shit taking off.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's the motivation that I love giving because that's what I never got.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Let me say that. That's why I love giving it, because I come from an aura of getting to where I had to go. We didn't have social media. Not to say I wouldn't have got it. But we didn't have the tools that this generation have.
You had to hit that roll,
hell yeah. So I didn't receive my love in the form of a rocket or a form of a salute or a fire emoji. I received it in from them individuals that came across my path, whether it's from me standing on the stage in front of them or them saluting me when I come across saying, man, I'm loving your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you had to get the love back then coming up. But like I say, it's so many different ways to utilize your music and get your music to the world nowadays. Shit, I damn near learn something new every day. I got younger nephews and nieces and shit to keep me going. Like, man, you don't know nothing about this artist right here.
That's how my nephew do. My nieces and them,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what you talking about, man. Or, my daughters and shit, they of age and still in that, their young teenage years, and younger adulthood and shit like
for
that.
sure.
So they, still keep me, in a place of where I may not never would have heard this.
Yeah,
Because it's so outside of what we listen to, only
Facts.
to find something in it
that I like. Yeah, I'm like,
you know
damn.
what I'm saying?
For real.
But my niece do that.
You
My
feel me?
niece and my nephews.
Yeah.
My nephew 21. Like I say, I'm 43, and my nephew 21. He get in the car, and I'm like, damn, I like this song.
Exactly.
I'm like, who is that? He'll tell me. I'm like, damn. But when he get out the car, I'm instantly putting that nigga on my playlist. I'm like, I gotta put that nigga on my playlist. I gotta hear that shit again.
Nah, he keep it more. Hey, them kids keep us young, man.
Yeah, for
for
sure.
real. I mean, well, speaking of the other kids, man, who were you listening to when you was a young buck in Cashville growing up, man? Who did you listen to?
Locally
Yeah.
Both.
and
Yeah.
globally.
Yeah. Cause we gonna get into that style you got.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I mean, honestly,
ahead.
I come from hometown wise. You had, of course, Pistol.
Okay.
You had Cool Daddy Fresh.
True.
I come from up under and around Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
From
yeah.
out
For
south,
sure.
you
For
know
sure.
what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yes.
You had Haystack.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? You had Greenway.
For sure.
You understand
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? We had so many different artists.
Elite. Those elite artists right there.
That were really pushing that line to establish Cashville then. They did a scat. But honestly, I salute every one of those names, and I may be missing out a few. But I salute those names for sure. Man, I know I'm missing out a lot, man. You had, of course, I better not ever forget my brother Kwani and the
sure.
Bottom Boys and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like the auras that they had. You had South 8 Mafia.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. They wanted
You
me.
had the Wicked East.
Yeah. South Bay. I wanted to catch the drought.
You had.
I said,
you
oh,
feel
I need
me?
to catch
You
the
had-
drought so I can do this shit right here.
You had
Yeah.
all of them were formatting what made me call us Cashville.
Okay.
So they formatted me because hometown as a youngster, I'm coming up watching them and listening to them do what they doing and respecting and loving the city off of what they was giving.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Lil
saying?
Jimmy put me on you though.
Lil Jimmy put me on the damn them
Yeah.
myself.
Lil Jimmy put me on
He
you.
put me
Lil
in the
Jimmy let
game,
me
you
know.
know what I mean? He
Nigga buck
believed
hard.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's to this very day. I just called him about shit ain't even got to do with rap. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
That's
man,
my
I need
nigga.
an electrician for my sports bar. He like, hold on, I'm gonna see your number now. That
Yeah.
type shit.
How
Shout out to Lil Jimmy.
that relationship start with you and Lil Jimmy, man?
Man, Lil Jimmy, man, let me tell you something, man. I was one that had established myself in the streets as being the little young hustler at Tiffany Car Wash running up the cars, trying to catch a bike.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
dig
yeah.
what I'm saying?
For sure. That's
And
what we
Jimmy-
say, bite, child. From Nashville, Cashville, we say,
Yeah, we catch
I'm
bites.
trying to
Yeah, we catch
my
bites.
you
Catching
feel
bites.
me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it to the truck before you, my
Yeah,
nigga.
off the top.
Don't let the 18-wheeler get through here. I'm climbing on the window and everything.
Yeah.
Even in the car
For
trying to
sure.
get
Man, my
mine
nigga
out.
used a
You
shortstop.
dig? All of that.
Ah,
you
man,
dig?
my nigga a shortstop.
But I'm Tiffany Car Wash, North Side, born and raised, baby, you dig? And, rap and shit, of course, was always the thing, even then, even now. So I was doing this shit, but I was too much, trying to do the streets more
Yeah.
For
than
sure.
that.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
because I didn't think that I would I would write raps, but it wouldn't be around none of these niggas,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And we saw rap on TV. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm
On
right
the-
here.
Yeah.
On the goddamn jukebox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
When I
right
was
here
in the
trapping.
house, I might wake you. I was right here
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
trapping.
get some money. But,
Yeah.
but as a youngster, I come home and goddamn it, get on the phone and order
Yeah.
Spice One the Ghetto.
For sure.
I was writing a rap to
Boy
that
said
beat.
Spice
You
One.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that I had that talent. I was too busy thinking I had another talent in something else, which was the streets. And I think I grew to have a pretty good talent in it because through the grace of God, I been through a lot and didn't experience like a lot of my partners and shit was catching cases, going,
For
getting
sure.
killed and shit from that street shit and really living it. And I thank God for that. But at that same time, I was an individual who was aware that this ain't what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Far as being in the streets.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was though. I thought it was basketball. I was cold.
Okay.
I thought it was football. I was cold. I thought it was baseball.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Buck.
Yeah.
We ain't never heard of you in no sports,
Oh,
Buck,
man.
man.
Well, basketball, I would say South
I'm a White
Inglewood.
City Paul, goddamn it, alumni, my nigga.
I
You feel
remember
me?
you balling one time in South Inglewood.
Yeah, South Inglewood. I used to live
Live
on Rock City. You
I
dig
remember
what I'm
that.
saying?
I remember. I'm from Rock City.
You
My
feel
grandmama
me?
and them live down the
In
street.
the duplex.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes. I tell people that. They're like, man, Buck ain't never lived on Rock City. I say, listen,
Shit.
bro, I was a little nigga. Buck lived on Rock City, and
Yeah.
Buck used to go to South Inglewood.
Yeah,
and
center.
Buck used
Hell
to ball,
yeah.
bro.
I used to ball, man.
That nigga used to ball for real.
Yeah, and even in those times right there, like I say, couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the NBA.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Man, I had recorded Michael Jordan commercial, Gatorade commercial on a VHS-1.
Yeah.
God damn it, you know the videotape?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And right before my junior pro game, nigga, I'm throwing in the goddamn tape, looking at it and running it back like Mike.
Yeah.
If I could be like Mike, that
Yeah.
nigga, I'm him.
Yeah,
And
for
I'm
sure.
I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
about I thought that was gonna do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you know, like I say, once that I got a hold of that street shit, it overtook all that. And then I realized, yeah, this ain't gonna do it neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was too far gone. Then I done left everything that possibly could have done it, whether it was the sports or anything else. I left it all for the streets.
For
and
sure.
then I started seeing these streets ain't gonna work. So I started opening
powerful.
myself to seeing something different. And then, you know, I'm young.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace to a motherfucker who raised me as well, Priest.
For sure. Big
Yeah.
free,
That
yeah.
came and got me out of these streets and shit. As a youngster that used to hustle and live in the streets, practically homeless and living in an alley and shit.
Yeah.
He picked me up and was like, man, bro, you coming up here, which was in a house. He put me in a house with him. And like I say, showed me the ropes of really getting to the bag.
Yeah, is this when Buck mind is changing?
Now my mind's changing.
You seeing, yeah.
I'm seeing myself grow from being that one that was on the corner like all my partners. Now I got somebody that's giving me not only a guidance from a street perspective, but the first time I had a true father figure feeling individual that was instilling father-like shit as well as showing me the ropes of the streets. Like a nigga showed me how to goddamn it take care of my business over the stove and then holler out, nigga, we going fishing in the morning.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
All right,
That's
you
hard.
know what I'm saying? Shit like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Things is so super different. Like,
super
nigga, I'm
different, like
on the
hold
stove,
on,
nigga.
I'm on, you feel me?
Yeah, now I'm finna go catch fish.
And showing me the morals of what it is to grow up and be not only just a man, but a real stand-up individual for sure. You did.
Give me that moment now where you're seeing your life change. You're out of the streets. Now rap is at your forefront now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me that moment when you're saying, like, what happened to say, okay, no, I'm really about to do this rap shit now?
Honestly, man.
Because you meet heavyweights. You
had-
meeting heavyweights
I
at
had-
15 and 16, Buck.
Yeah, what did it was when I had Lil Jimmy had pulled up and he had heard me rap before. Okay? So he was like, oh man, this nigga's cold. You can do this shit for real.
He had the
ear for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't play it. I wasn't taking it serious, but he taking this shit dead serious.
Yeah.
He said, I wasn't taking it, but this nigga taking it
This
serious.
nigga so serious, like, nah, you ain't finna do none of this shit in this street shit no more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, I mean, fuck.
For
oh,
sure.
I got to get off.
Yeah.
But he got to the point where it was like, I know how to get this shit away from him. I'm gonna provide for you without you having to do that and put you into this environment, a studio, and showing me how to learn that shit. And
Yeah,
it's
for
hard
sure.
to turn away from whatever I'm thinking I would have been making, he giving that shit to me like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah. He making it more
just
easier.
Stay over here. He
Yeah.
making it more.
He making it more easier.
And then giving me a time to focus to actually learn what bars was and shit like that. And then I started just kind of kept doing it, and I had a partner, rest in peace, by the name of Biz, that was real cool with Lil Jimmy, and he was real cool with UGK.
Okay.
With Pimp and Bun.
Okay.
And I was a youngster, like I say, still getting money and shit in my world, but at the same time, I looked at older, so I was able to run with the older guys
For sure.
and get involved in shit like the clubs and going to the All-Star games and shit like that. These niggas suited in Gators, they got me suited. Like him too, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm going there looking like these niggas.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So I got to get in the environment as a kid and shit with some of the biggest that we've known throughout our city and shit. So my experience of a young life, you know, was a little faster than the average.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you seeing this shit though.
I'm seeing this shit at a young age, and then I'm in front of fucking, all of a sudden, Biz got me in Pimp C house in Atlanta. And he's telling him, man, this young nigga right here cold. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring him down here so you can hear him. You know what I mean? I didn't know where I was going. Motherfucker tell me get in the car. I wake up in the Marriott Marquis, the old back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, shit. You know what I mean? Where we going? You know what I mean? I'm taking you to see Pimp UGK, nigga. I'm with it. I'm with it. You know?
Yeah.
So there it was. Rest in peace to Pimp, man. And rest in peace to B.
But that high self-esteem and confidence though,
them.
like where that come from? Because a lot of people want it, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people will want it. But then you put them in front of Pimp C and Bun, and you say, "All right, go."
They coward. Them lights get bright.
Because the nigga told me no. And it was a motherfucker who I love and respected, which was Pimp C. And he said it not in a way of, no, your shit is garbage. No, you are fucking cold, youngster. Yeah, I mean, goddamn, you cold. But it ain't nothing I can do right now because I'm caught up in a situation with my label, and I would hate to have to try to get you and ask you to come star.
Yeah, for sure.
They were tied up with Jive.
That's classic stories they say.
And he say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could, because Biz was bringing me around for him to do something with me type shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, it ain't nothing I could do. But I tell you one thing, if it was, you know, and if I get in a position to fuck with you, I will. I just need you to keep doing this shit and stay at it. You know what I mean? And then this is fucking UGK. You know what I'm saying? Telling me,
so you like, oh, hell no.
Nigga, my nuts to the floor.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Hell no, I can do this.
When I got back to the motherfucking crib, and back then it was easy I'm really broke. Not having nothing. The bitch are quick to tell me, you broke ass bitch. You know, that was the words back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Bitch. Yeah, I used to say, no, I'm rich, bitch. I ain't got nothing but $100 in my pocket.
Yeah.
But I'm rich, bitch, now because it boosted up my mentality. Because guess what? I'm around the individuals that were motivating to get money, whether it was from a street perspective, and now I'm seeing it from the rap.
Yeah, this shit real now. This shit ain't MTV.
It ain't.
Yeah,
so
this shit real now.
I'm really taking it serious, but the confidence was instilled from the very beginning when a motherfucker told me, no, I can't make it happen for you, not because I don't like it, but because they were going through their own shit. And that's when I had to tell myself, you know what? Let me go make it happen. I can make it happen for myself too. I got it. I know I got it. Nigga Pimp just told me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit happened. That shit helps. And that's why I try to be that too now to artists. Because I know what it done to me.
Yeah, you know what it done to you. The motivation that it done to you.
Facts.
Okay,
Fire.
now we go from Pimp telling you this, you understanding, oh shit, I got this now.
Yeah.
What's next after Pimp C kind of co-sign you to validate you, to let you know, hey, homie, you got this?
Back then, it was about trying to get heard in the city. I was trying to build a name for myself in music. So I started putting myself in the position where the artists and rappers and shit that was trying to get on do. I'm now making myself available to go show up and try to perform at this local talent where they let
Okay,
That's the buck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That right there. Now you might see me, started formatting, tapes and shit that I was putting out. I think I put out my first little shit where I wrote my own little cricket phone number on the CD, you know what I mean? Selling that motherfucker myself.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? With a few little songs. There wasn't no mixed and mastered, nigga. But
These I just recorded these today.
And I'm selling for $10 a piece. And niggas was paying for it without a problem because, like I say, I can't say this. I think we had more support for each other and artists back then than we do now.
We did. We
I
talk
swear.
about that. We talk about
the
I
support.
swear,
I'm gonna tell you something, Buck. I didn't know what local was.
Yeah.
Because I had a bigger brother that I had to share a room with.
Yeah.
So I'm 43. My brother finna be 50. So when my brother played Pistol, he played Dayton Family. When my brother played Cool Daddy Fresh, he played Get On Mafia. So
that's
you see what I'm saying? So when Bone came on the box, Pistol came on the box.
Yeah, right after.
So I don't know.
Rolling in my 6'4".
So I don't know what local.
We don't know Pistol local.
And I'm gonna tell you the time when I caught on to you. So Buck and D-Tay out, but I'm gonna tell you a time where you was, for me, in my neighborhood, you was in every vehicle. This is time with Short Dog Cadillacs, Caprice Classics was.
Back on up and give me room.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Back on up and give me room.
You one of my first elite artists that I talk about, radio.
Yeah.
I still remember 92Q, because we didn't have one-on-one at this time.
No, we didn't have one-on-one at all.
We had 92Q, and I heard Back Up, because we went, I like what you talk about, the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Because we had cassette tapes and we'll press record.
Facts.
We won't listen to Rick Walker whole time.
Facts.
And I remember listening to Back Up and Give 'Em Room, which is, let me let you know, my best friend right here for the last 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we talk about Liz, for sure.
Yeah.
And every day, partner, go to jail. This nigga put money on the phone for me. I did two.
As you should.
I did 2 fires back to back home in prison.
Yeah.
My dog took care of me.
That's that real talk.
But let me tell you, so when we do list, Buck,
Yeah.
this nigga put you and D-Tay album against elite people.
Yeah. Ain't no skips on that motherfucker.
No,
Buck.
you know what?
No skips.
And I can't take nothing away from that project one bit. That was like the foundation of establishing Young Buck.
That's a fact.
And D-Tay at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, for
Because
sure.
I can't leave him out because we were a group at that time.
Yes.
And I was the individual that said, okay, let's become a group because
Was those songs already recorded just with you, and then you added?
No,
okay,
back
back
then, motherfucker was going in and working together.
Yeah, in
you
the
know what I
studio.
mean? With no
Ooh,
emailing,
I
no
love that
nigga,
guy.
Yeah,
with no
yeah.
emailing a nigga, no
Yeah.
records and shit. So everything we created was done together, and shit like that.
Yeah.
But from the very beginning, I started to, I was establishing Young Buck, but once I became a part of Priest's circle, like I say, he basically took me from being in the streets and put me into a place of being able to, grow up and play that father figure. And D-Tay was his family.
Okay.
So Tay used to be coming around. Tay was one of them old jealous ass niggas back then. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I was in
Who's
the
this
house.
nigga coming around my cuz?
I'm in the house. I'm running, taking care of business. I got goddamn squares every goddamn well.
Yeah.
He didn't like that because I'm the young one, and he felt like he should have been right there doing that deal.
Yeah.
I ain't say jealous in a fucked up way.
Yeah,
I'm saying
That's your nigga. Y'all talk like that. I see.
Yeah, but you know, we got our differences right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just because I don't agree with a lot of the shit that he's done, and he may not agree with some of the shit that I've done too. But
It don't take away that
it don't take
classic-
away that classic, genuine truth of what shit is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the truth. You know what I mean? So I ain't that motherfucker that just because I don't see eye to eye, I'm going to tangle and twist the truth. No, I'm going to give it to you how it is, even if it don't fit me.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I say this, like I said, he
Motherfucker,
love
classic,
that
bro. It's a
album.
classic, man. I mean, you can't.
I said the
you
best
can't
duo
take-
that ever
yeah.
came
You,
out.
I mean, you
Man.
can't take nothing away from it, man.
I
like
said the best, and I hate to, listen, y'all know
that's
like
hard,
this.
man. That was a hard day. The best duo.
I say the best duo that came out of Nashville, Tennessee, because
Yeah,
that
there
was
was-
unheard of. Listen, but
we
bro,
was definitely
it's unheard of at that time.
At that
Because I'm
time.
gonna tell you this, my soundtrack to my life, like I said, my older brother was when he was playing Cool Daddy Fresh.
Yeah.
When I was listening to that Straight Born and Slum, I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit hard. And I don't
Yeah,
know
that
what the
shit was
fuck.
for real.
I ain't even slung nothing yet, right? But nigga, that shit was setting me up. I was like, shit, this
I'm
shit
the same
hard.
way you did.
But I didn't hear Cool Daddy Fresh on 92Q.
No.
I didn't hear. I seen Rolling in My 6'4" on the box. I got whoopings for ordering that shit,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear it.
Exactly.
Nigga, back up and give me room, nigga, on
It was right
radio.
there on the radio.
And it wasn't one of those radio songs where I'm cool with the DJ and I'm gonna put you in this little small slot. No, this shit was on every fucking night.
Exactly.
And that's what I mean where I'm like, oh, this shit impactful.
And honestly, it wasn't a system where now radio works in a lot of different ways. But I definitely didn't have to worry about having to pay somebody to spin the fucking music. They genuinely picked that record up because it started from me giving the record to the DJs. Motherfuckers like C Wiz and Rick Walker
Yeah.
and shit
Yeah.
back then, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? DJ Brian D and
Ooh, that boy name a legend.
You know what I'm
Yeah, well, you had to really
Yeah.
get out there and put it
You know
in
what
their
I'm
hands,
saying?
man.
And they was spinning that shit in the clubs and shit like that and started pushing it. And then, you know, it worked its way to the radio station and shit like that. Next thing I know, it was definitely one of CASHVILLE's classics, definitely one of my first classics that started to establish me as an artist to my city. Because by that time I had already met, you know, a lot of numerous of bigger artists and shit,
Yeah.
celebrities and shit. Scarface stick out.
Yeah,
beyond
that's my king of the
everybody.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was mine too as well.
Yeah.
And it was like when I met him, I was like, damn. My first words was
Yeah.
like, to that man was like, man, what I do, man, to get where you at with
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he looked at me and was like, you know, you ain't shit if you ain't got your city behind you. Go get your city behind you. On everything I love
Yeah.
back then.
Great
you know what I
advice.
mean?
Yeah.
Great advice. You feel me?
And this album did it, man.
Is this-
Thugging to the End did it.
That shit
Buck, I want
did it.
to ask you
You know
this,
what
Buck.
I'm
That was in 2000, man. That's 25 years ago, Buck.
First off, congratulations,
Yeah, how
I
you
appreciate
feel
y'all.
about that, man?
Nigga, you making me feel young than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
bro. Hey, for
I
sure,
mean,
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, I think shit, we all looking for the
hand?
Yeah, what the hand at, man?
Yeah,
I
Charlie
told
Big.
you I ain't drunk some of that
Yeah,
shit.
double
since-
us up one time.
But-
yeah, man,
but
yeah,
yeah.
this shit raw, man. But yeah, 25 years.
25 years.
Man,
shit.
first off, man, 25 years, and like I said, no skips on that motherfucker for me, man.
Yeah.
No skips. I mean, I'm gonna get nerdy though, man. What did this like rapping 2 words in one rhyme scheme come from, right?
Cause ain't nobody wasn't
Yeah.
nobody rapping like that, bro, when
Hey,
you came out.
And then that was a hell of a question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've always created music from the just. I'm not good at pre-writing raps.
Okay.
And that was at the time where I tried something different.
Yeah.
Before then, I had always wrote my raps and would go in the studio ready to write.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But this
Yeah.
time, the beat, it was more just in the moment. Back on up and give me room. Back, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
it was in the
Yeah.
movement. And almost that was the kind of first record I started to freestyle but I felt good because I felt like I was given the energy that I can't write down.
Yeah.
I can write the words.
That feeling, that emotion.
That emotion.
Yeah,
I can write the words, but I can't write the energy.
Yeah.
You know, you can write these raps and shit, but you cannot put your energy on the
That's
paper.
what Kirk Franklin told him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for the people, what I mean is when you say something like the game rotate, before you know it, they'll need us. And I can't wait to make these niggas put their heat up.
Man.
Send a couple holler tips they wait. I bet these niggas freeze up. I'm like, this nigga is rapping that word and this word in every fucking bar, man. Like, fuck, that's genius, homie.
Is it like what you saying? That's just how that shit coming out.
That's how that shit coming out. Those styles have been created from not me being able to pre-write it, from me to actually going in, basing it off of the emotion. I get those styles, and then those patterns just become a part of your pattern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like I listened to this artist and went behind what he doing.
Yeah.
I went in here and went off of how I feel. And I suggest that with all the artists, go off your own feeling. What's working for that person ain't necessarily gonna work.
They ain't gotta use the same cadence.
You ain't gotta use the same cadence. You can go find what works for you, and then not only once you find it, just start dressing that up, and I'm sure another one gonna come. That's how I created my whole thing of rapping, is that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say when half of this shit come on. That you I ain't going in that motherfucker saying, okay, I'm writing this song. I did that shit when I was a young. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say. Play the beat and let God do his work.
So that's talent.
So I want to ask this right here. Okay, CASHVILLE. So we're gonna go back and come back, right? So we're gonna go back. Priest took you in, showed you a new life.
Yeah.
Took you to Atlanta, Pimp C validated you, gave you that motivation. You come back, you start getting yourself in talent shows. Yeah. Now you hook up with D-Tay, classic album. Now you're getting that momentum you get. Now you in front of Birdman. How did you get in front of Birdman? And so these are two questions. How did you get in front of Birdman? Because you got the confidence and you ain't scared to rap.
For sure.
How is this relationship start to come?
Lil Jimmy.
Back to Lil, okay.
Back to Lil Jimmy right there, because one day I get a call from Lil Jimmy, and, you know, the Hot Boys was already out doing their thing and had that momentum. And I remember when he first reached out to them from just on a humble in the car on the back of the CD, looking at the numbers and calling them.
We must definitely.
How much y'all niggas want to come down here type shit.
Okay.
And then they said whatever the number was, he brought their ass down here back then. Niggas didn't even know. Niggas wasn't even there really at the McQuitty City.
He must definitely.
He wanted to meet them though. He wanted to meet the niggas.
Classic story, bro.
You know, niggas, we love their music.
For sure.
And Lil Jimmy wanted to meet the niggas and shit. And
Lil Jimmy said, bet, niggas,
Jason,
come on.
You know what I'm saying? And once they got here, his relationship established with Baby from, you know, that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's telling me, come on, man, Baby now wanted the studio at the time to work in. Here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Lil Jimmy hooked him up and got him the studio.
Lil Jimmy always got the connection.
I mean, exactly.
Electrician for the locker room. I'm finna send you a number now.
And then pulled up at my crib. I was staying right across the street from Pinky Car Wash and shit back
Damn,
then.
for sure.
Right
legendary,
on
nigga.
on
Cephas, goddamn it.
You did. And he said, man, come on, man, I got the Hot Boys over at the studio. I'm like, what? And shit, man, I went in that motherfucker and he had them in that motherfucker, man. They was in there working. I remember seeing Juvie, BG, Turk, and then Wayne. I was a big fan of this little young motherfucker because it was like he was the youngest one.
Yeah, for sure.
Motherfucker not cussing or nothing, but he
was
whooping your ass on that mic.
Cold.
You did. So it was like, damn, when I'm seeing him right here, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really is young, a little bitty motherfucker. And then Lil Jimmy was telling Baby, yo, this my little young nigga right here, man. Trying to get him on with this rap shit, man. Keep him out the streets. He cold with that shit. He be spitting and shit. Baby, first words to me was spit something, Lil one.
Yeah.
And shit, there it went, man. Like I say, at that moment, I already was, you know, in my mode, trying,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
in
You
the
was
streets,
already,
already pushing and shit anyway. So when he told me to spit some shit, I went to going. You know what I mean?
What's the exact words out there? Because nigga, you cold. I know you
I don't
cold.
even remember, man, honestly, man. But it was some cold shit, I can tell you that. It was cold enough where he said, Lil Wayne, come here. And then Lil Wayne come in that motherfucker. He tell Lil Wayne spit something. Lil Wayne went to spitting. And shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh shit, this nigga here.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the energy and the CASHVILLE in me was like, nigga, I'm cold too. I
Yeah,
come
yeah.
right back at his ass.
sure. Yeah.
And it goddamn it, baby, didn't have to tell him to go in. Once I stopped, he went He going and popping this shit. We went back and forth like that for a few bars. Nobody else ever
Turk
rap.
came up here and told that story too.
Nobody did he? I ain't never seen that, but nobody else ever rap. And then from there, baby was like, I don't know. He's like, that
Yeah.
nigga cold.
He say that one, yeah.
nigga cold right there.
Yeah.
I left respected. I'll say that much because the next day, little Jimmy was calling me saying, hey, man, I'm finna come get you, man. We finna go to the mall, get some clothes, man. We flying to New Orleans.
That's why I'm about to ask you.
The next day.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
next
wow.
day.
Nigga, yeah, he was feeling you.
Yeah, so I knew
yeah.
that. And my life started from CASHVILLE to New Orleans from that time. Right then and there, I was back and forth. I was like the goddamn fifth hot boy. Where they went, I was there.
Hell yeah.
You know, I was pushing the line with them and shit. Looked at them as, you know, this is where I'm going to be at with Cash Money. Motherfucker know I was coming back and forth, Cash Money jackets.
Yeah,
I know you see me with
yeah.
Cash Money back in the day.
Yeah, you was
The only thing changed is the numbers on the range.
Yeah, you was always popping that
I
shit.
bought me an
Came
old
back.
school and blew out the brains. The rock the mic tour, I threw off my chain.
Let's
Nigga,
go,
we were
man.
happy with them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Listen, bro,
yeah.
I did that.
I gotta say this. So we in the trap. We watching Rap City. 2003. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
So hold on. We just saw you. I can't remember which club was downtown. Lil Flip performed.
Yeah.
We just seen you. I think you already knew what was about to happen with your career, but I think it was more out of respect for Lil Flip because his album just kind of dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So like a month later, we in the trap, right? We watching TV. Nigga, Rap City come on.
Yeah.
I see you. The whole spot say, nigga, that's bull.
Yeah.
Right? We all do that.
Yeah.
I lose money right here. I said, damn, that is bull. And at this moment, at this time, Rap City, for sure, huge for the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
freestyle.
Yeah.
So this is the time where,
Big
nigga,
ticket.
you got the big ticket. Nigga,
Yeah.
I will never forget this, nigga. You got the, I won't say probably the Mike Vick Atlanta Falcons jersey on.
Facts.
I ain't gonna never forget this.
Facts.
And I said,
Yeah.
damn, man, Buck on TV for real, right? I said, man, I hope he don't rap something we done already heard.
Yeah.
And nigga, let me tell you something, bro. When you went in that motherfucker,
Yeah.
you was so cold, Tigger had to move you from the mic.
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember that. I recently just seen that shit.
Is that the one
on
where
social
Tigger said
media?
that?
Somebody
Is that
had pushed that
I'm
out there.
supposed to be on tour with him,
Is-
but instead I'm in a hater house robbing him and him.
On
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
On me. And guess what I say about that moment?
Yeah, talk about that moment, bro.
I was so excited it was almost like I'm here,
Yeah,
but I'm finna stay here.
facts.
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do to make
Yeah.
sure they know that I'm here for real.
Yeah.
Facts.
This the Ville. This
Yeah.
CASHVILLE.
Yeah.
See, at that time, man, it was so hard. I had been through so much to get to that place of letting the world know who we are. I had to go through moments throughout my career I'll never forget where, you know, I'm in the room and shit full of artists that's from different areas and shit, Atlanta, LA, whatever the case may be, New York. I tell a motherfucker, I'm from Nashville. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
you feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So you always had that
Yeah.
that
Like-
nigga,
like-
I'm finna show y'all.
But nigga, this Cashville, all the motherfuckers y'all look up to and shit like that. Shit, I done watch my partners and shit. You know what I'm saying? Growed up around these niggas like, man, hold on. Do they know where we really come from?
Yeah, for sure.
Do they know what
it
kind
ain't
of
good
money?
tours
This
down
ain't
here,
just
homie.
good tours,
Yeah,
homie. This
hell
ain't-
nah.
And no disrespect, and we do got that culture.
Yeah,
we,
for sure.
we are a part of that culture.
That's a fact.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
For
But
sure.
that was just a Nashville sound. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I like it.
But these
I
are
like that.
Cashville grounds that we
For
on.
sure.
Let me let y'all know, because your ghetto ain't no harder than mine. Mine might be a little bit harder than yours, so y'all gonna judge. All right, so it is still that. Once I do get my shot and my time, it was that inside friendly competition that I got from G Unit with G Unit. It wasn't a competition of I'm trying to be better than you. It's that I gotta show up. I'ma show up with my brothers though.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
For sure.
I'm trying to pull from you to pull from you.
Yeah.
No, we gotta show up.
Yeah,
type
for sure.
shit.
For sure.
First, I gotta show up.
Facts.
And then in
you
regard to
showed up.
then we gonna show up. So I always felt like, you know, I'm breaking the whole state with me, you know what I'm saying, from the very beginning. And Cashville was always and still always is the brand for me. Like,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Because I never did nothing with the end. I just moved it to the side. You did
Yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure,
And
for sure.
slid that C right there to let him know, like, Cashville, I've lived on every side of town. We sitting here talking about it, whether it was out north, out east, out west, out south. So, you know, you talk to some people, they gonna tell you, nah, he from here,
Yep,
he from
so-
there.
Nah, man,
you done
Nah,
been
that
climbing-
nigga from
man,
here.
you done
That
been
nigga
climbing
from the
from every
square.
hood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm from every
Yeah.
goddamn
Yeah.
hood.
Shout
For
out
sure.
to Buena Vista 2400.
Off
You from
my mama, so
2400.
they gonna say I'm from
Yeah.
University.
You-
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For
With
sure.
Lil Man.
I knew you made it, nigga. I knew you made it. So this is joke. This is when we know you make it, right? When we know you as Young Buck, right? But the other people will say, "You talking about David?"
Yeah.
I mean it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
You
saying?
don't know him
You don't
like
know
that.
him
You
like
don't
that.
know him like
That's
that.
what they do. You
But
know what I'm
that's
saying?
Say, you see, y'all call him Buck. I know him.
I know him as-
because I was in Bruno Vesta, man. And I
Exactly.
know him
Girl,
like
you
know
ain't
what I
seen
mean?
him since the 9th grade. Stop
Yeah.
playing.
So,
Exactly.
so I want to get to
Yeah,
this
I like
because I know we skipped when you was with the Cash Money. Then Juvie took a liking into you, also the UTP.
Exactly.
Then to 50 Cent. But I do want to ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
Getting on that bus, getting introduced to 50 Cent through Juvenile, is that accurate?
Yeah, you can say that because I was with Juvenile on Juvenile's time when I met 50.
And that's what I'm getting to. That Cashville time when you say, like, because Pimp C, all these other people, Paul, everybody that you done already rapped elite people in front
Facts.
of, right? When you got on that bus and you rap right there, right? Give me that, how, because that's New York, right? Mm-hmm. And I love what you say. I love what he say about, like, man, when I get to talking about, I'm from Nashville.
Yeah, yeah.
It go, yeah.
When that opportunity came to show up and show out, because nigga, you showed out.
Word.
You know, that's the,
Yeah, you
we know
had
that.
to.
Definitely.
But when you was on that bus and you rap like that, bro, what was that reaction from them New York niggas about you?
Man, honestly, man, I never verbally rapped for them niggas when I first met them.
Okay.
What I did do was when they came on the bus, it was 50 Banks, Yayo, and a couple more of them niggas.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm paying attention to niggas and shit when they did move because you know these niggas have bulletproof vests and shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you used to this.
I'm used to this
Yeah,
shit.
for
So
sure.
I'm like knowing, okay, you know, whatever they own, you know what I mean? These niggas got some shit, they got a vest on. You know
Whatever
what I'm saying?
they own.
Whatever they own. But these niggas vested up, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah.
And I knew we was together too, you know what I mean, far as that goes,
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
But, you know, I didn't know 50 like that. I just know that on the way up there and before just, you know, hearing him in his music, I knew 50's music and knew certain songs and shit, especially because who's this nigga here talking about Rob and all these
Yeah,
niggas?
yeah,
up?
the how
I
to
remember
ride,
that,
how to
yeah, I
ride.
remember
When
that.
a nigga tell me that this 50 and I see these niggas with him, they all got on vests. I'm thinking, shit, these niggas finna try to rob us.
For sure.
You know, honestly, when he came on, nigga was, you know, they were just no different than any other street niggas that you meet, you know, just from a different place. But they was real respectable, solid niggas because they had came in and they were militant. And I respected that because you could tell them niggas was together. And 50 came in, he went to the back of the bus, which was a studio on the back of the bus. Juvie had his bus with a studio on it and shit.
The rest time was unheard of.
Unheard of type shit. Niggas really wasn't moving like that. You did? But yeah, that's what we would do. We'll pull up in a nigga's city, man. Juvie, you know, push his line and get to his bag. However, he recording, knocking shit out for the UTP projects and shit like that. But when niggas was working on that road, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get to your city, dock up. You couldn't really rap while the bus was moving. But you know, it was an experience back then to be on a bus with a motherfucking studio. You know what I'm saying? So when they came, 50 went in the back and started politicking with Juvie, and they went to working on a record and shit like that because, you know, that was what the plans was anyway. But at the time, Banks and Yayo was still in the front of the bus along with the other niggas. And, you know, I'm in the front of the bus smoking, doing my shit. You dig what I'm saying? And I played a record that I'm recording shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back and shit, and I'm playing a record of my shit. And then I remember light-skinned nigga lean over and say, man, can you run that back?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And that was my shit, but that light-skinned nigga was Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Banks said, man, goddamn, that shit hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, play it one more time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he got up and said, oh, shit, man. That nigga went to the back of the bus and said, 50, come here, man. You got to hear this. And 50 walked to the front of the bus and he played the record that we were listening to. That record ended up being Bloodhound on 50 Cent's
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
You understand?
Yeah.
I had already had that record, you know. And I was playing it in the front. And 50, it's like, whoo, that shit is nice. But he went back to finishing what he was doing. He never gave me no energy or nothing. Like, it wasn't until, you know, me and Juvenile went through what we went through in L.A.
Yeah.
When Juvie left me in California.
And you respect that.
I love you too much to be.
So I'm accept
But I'ma just step back.
And focus on Bug.
I'm tired of riding in yours,
So
nigga.
I got my own truck.
I bought a few of them too.
Yeah, he sure did.
So it wasn't no lie.
Yeah.
It wasn't no hate.
Yeah.
It wasn't me making up on nothing on no nigga, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Those are just moments in my life.
Yeah.
That I choose to speak on.
But he was in the video when you said that too. So that was true.
I mean,
he knew that was true.
It was 100% what it was. And, you know, once I made it back to the Ville from that experience, you know, I had made up in my mind based off of what dude had already kind of let me and the other artists know. And he was big on saying shit like, if y'all niggas find opportunity elsewhere, y'all should take it. I'm going through my own shit.
Yeah.
And I say that respectfully because homie was going through his own issues.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to feel like niggas was held up to what he was doing because he couldn't move with us, I think, the way he probably wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you respected that.
So I respected
For
that.
sure.
So
For
when
sure.
I got back to the crib, you know, it was more or less of me getting back to pushing a line for myself and establishing Buck again on the mission. And when I got that phone call from Sha Money, which was, rest in peace, CeeLo's best friend, which was Juvenile's bus driver.
Okay.
Which later became Birdman's best friend, one of his closest friends.
Okay.
Was CeeLo. He was the bus driver for us. He was good friends with Sha Money, which linked up
With 50.
So Sha had called because before I had left, you know, they didn't say nothing about the record. I just know I remember CeeLo calling me saying, yo, what you doing, man? And I'm like, I'm in the Ville, nigga, just doing my shit. He said, yo, Sha Money want to holler at you, man, about the record that you was playing and shit. 50 wanted on his album. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You knew 50 at this time was signed to Dr. Dre.
He was in the loop of getting ready to
sign.
Just now right at signing, or right there where his relationship was starting with Dr. Dre.
Got
and
you,
Eminem.
got you.
You dig? So when he said he wanted it for his project, I didn't even have a manager. I didn't know what the fuck to charge a nigga for those songs and that. You just like, and he was like, not only that, man, he wants you to be a part of G Unit. I'm like, what? He said, man, listen, bro, M want to mix the record, the Bloodhound record. So I had to put them in the links with the nigga who produced the song and shit like that, which was a nigga Sean out of Houston, that produced that record. And from there, he was like, he wants you to fly to L.A. And I'm like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, at that time, I'm thinking, damn, I need a manager. The only person I know that did management shit was Ron Bird, which was Juvenile manager at the time. So I reached out to Ron, like, man, you think you can hold me down and represent me through this situation? Because they talking about they want me to be a part of G Unit. He like, Buck, I got you.
Okay.
Shout out to Ron Bird, man. He one of the solid, realest individuals I've ever met in the music industry.
For sure. Damn.
Facts.
And you met a lot of people.
And I met a lot of people.
Hell yeah,
man,
I bet you have.
And he's still rocking and rolling in the game right now. I think he's always been behind a lot of big tours and stuff like that you see. But when I say Ron Bird, those that know, if you know,
They know,
you know.
yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? So he jumped in and went to playing and being the management side of things. I went out to L.A. Shit, I ended up going in the studio. And like I say, first record that I ever got on was G'd Up.
Okay.
Produced by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they were in there recording that. And when I walked in, motherfucker was like, man, you got something for this? And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hell
You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
got some
saying?
whatever.
I walked in the booth, nigga, I'm spitting and shit. That's when I look up and Dre was standing over the table like, no, say it this way. Man, my heart went to beating fast. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? But even then, I didn't feel like I made it. I just had to keep myself together to make it through that moment. You know what I mean?
Was they talking about signing you in that studio session?
they already had
That's
it
what
in
you
their
fly out
mind.
there,
right?
That's what I
yeah.
was out there for
Got you,
anyway.
got you.
And once the opportunity presented itself, business-wise, man, I had went back with Ron Bird and was like, should I do this? And he had things that he felt like could have been and should have been done different.
Okay.
Once I brought those issues back to 50, I was in shy. They was like, look, man, we already kind of got an umbrella created. Like, you're welcome to come up under the umbrella, but trying to make this happen with him is going to be kind of hard to do.
Okay.
So as a man, I knew that opportunity wasn't gonna come.
Yeah,
So I went back to Ron Bird like a real one, supposed to him. Was like, man, listen, I think I'm gonna take this journey right here and make my own decision and fall up under the umbrella that they
For sure.
got.
Is that
And it was basically Sha Money being the manager of me, Banks, and Yayo. And he was basically the acting manager, and that's how they wanted to do it.
Because they already had set up.
They already had they set up.
Yeah.
And Ron gave me his blessings. Like, look, I'm here for you regardless.
For sure.
Yeah. Is that you think that? Do you look at that as a mistake of letting Ron go? Looking back on it years later,
if I would have did everything over different,
I
probably would have kept Ron Bird there because the things that I end up having to go through was some of the things that he had concern with contractually and shit like that. Yeah. He kind of, felt certain ways about certain things, but I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change what I've learned from making decisions that I made.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You dig what I'm saying? Because it was like I was more focused on taking advantage of the opportunity versus than trying to actually
that's what my homie
understand the business and learn the business in my younger years.
Yeah,
it was
for
just
sure.
about let me show the world and show my circle and the people of the label that's investing into me how great I am.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll get to the business. I didn't have it in me. I'll get to the business. Let me focus on making a great fucking project. All of the things I focused on, I accomplished.
For sure.
No,
But
you
I
did,
didn't
bro.
focus on the business till after, and I'm still accomplishing that now to this very fucking
no,
day.
you getting
because
definitely on
for
your
sure.
business.
I want to ask you this right here, right? Okay. G Unit, you signed Take Off. February 2003, I'll never forget. Get Rich or Die Trying, I want to say, drop. And that's the next thing I know, Buck, bro, you was everywhere. I saw you in videos, talk show, reality show, like everything, right?
For sure.
It's time for you to work on Straight Outta Cashville.
For sure.
Now I want to ask you this. When you're done with these albums and you're dealing with a huge umbrella like this, do you get to pick the singles? Do you get to pick the name of your album? How much do you
Artist
have?
control do you have in that position? Through the grace of God, 50 was an individual that left the artist to be in control of their own solo projects and didn't give. He wanted you to believe in what you was giving. He didn't try to play the role of we going with this. We gotta go with this. This is this. If this what you wanted to do and he didn't believe it, he would let you know.
Yeah.
And most of the time, him letting you know made you rethink it anyway.
Yeah.
If this nigga don't
hold on,
believe
bro.
in it,
Let me-
I don't
yeah.
think it's gonna work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he got the resume and the
You
credentials
feel me?
to show you how this
wanted
shit
to
works.
stay in good graces with the
Yeah.
nigga because you want him to be able to feel just as good about the record. So I always learned to meet that medium with him. You know, I didn't know Shorty Wanna Ride was gonna be what it became.
Yeah.
But Shy Money insisted on this is it.
Yeah.
And I know that Shy Money ear and
Was
through his
classic.
own
Yeah, for
production
sure.
and everything, you know, it's hard to go against him. So if his shit don't work, I'm gonna say, yo, it's your fault. You know?
All the time, all the time.
But
He said,
you
you know,
know
it's
what
your
I'm saying?
fault, yeah.
I still said, fuck it, let's do it. And that beat was meant for Britney Spears. You know what
Damn.
I'm saying? Lil Jon produced that.
Okay.
That was supposed to have been Britney Spears' beat. And when he played it for me, he was like, yo, I'm going to play this for you, man. Britney didn't take it, but I'm going to still play it for her. He heard it. I heard it instantly. It instantly gave a vibe of, like, globally. You know what I mean? It felt worldwide.
Yeah.
It felt bigger than
Is that
just
one of your
the
biggest
South.
records?
It is, by far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's the record that, you know, niggas, mamas and grandmamas. Some of these niggas and youngins right now, they was made off of Shorty Wanna
For
Ride.
sure. I see it in a lot of things. I hear a lot of label execs.
They mamas got picked up when a nigga pulled up back.
For sure.
Shorty Wanna Ride.
For
You
sure.
feel me?
Because I hear a lot. I hear a lot of label execs tell a lot of artists, you need a record to follow you. That's a record that follows you.
It does. And then honestly, I think you create records like that by not trying to find a record to follow you.
Yeah.
Preach to 'em, Bob.
Just do you.
I think that's how you make a hit record. Making a hit record, and I've been a part of a lot of more hit records other than Shorty Wanna
Yeah, for
Ride
sure,
with
for
me.
sure.
Whether it was being a ghost to a situation or just actually watching another artist create that hit record by being present. Most of the records that I've watched that I've been involved in or even paid attention that's considered hit records were made from the artist focusing on just making a good record. And then that good record turns into becoming a hit record to the people. When you feel a feeling of, man, this is one of my best records, then that means that might be your single, the way I judge shit.
Okay.
Out of a project or whatever, if I feel like this is my favorite one or whatever, then that's always kind of been my direction of it. And, you know, it works that way. But I've never went into a situation saying I'm finna go in and make a hit record.
Yeah.
You know what
no
I'm
matter
saying?
what beat you heard.
No matter what
matter
beat,
the
none
beat.
of that shit, man. I just know that I'm gonna make a hell of a record to this. You know what I'm saying? For whatever that record is.
Yeah.
And if that motherfucker play out to be
Ain't
a
that what
hit,
Pac said? Going
That's
to the
what I'm
studio to
saying.
drop a jewel, hoping it pay.
hoping to pay. you
Hoping
dig?
it pay,
And
yeah.
That's that real shit.
So one more question. Well, I gotta ask this deep question right here. So when you're moving around like that with G Unit, you got a 50 big bro. You listening to him. Did at a time when you was with G Unit, did you look at 50 Cent as a friend when you working with him? The advice he's giving you?
It skipped it. It was brother from the beginning.
Okay. That's,
I didn't even see him as a friend. I seen him as a fucking brother because the relationship immediately kicked off from brotherhood. It was brotherhood instilled from the beginning.
For sure.
Because it was a brotherhood already established with them.
Okay.
So I didn't come in as a friend to the brotherhood. I came in a part
of the brotherhood. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I looked at him as a big brother, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I say, he gave that guidance and was guiding us from a level I can even look back on. At the times I didn't see so much of it, but he was guiding us from not only the brotherhood, but from a music business standpoint. Like I say, I was focused on creating the artistry, the music in itself, and he was guiding us from an end of business, and it was up for us to be able to accept that part.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying? And I did that. You did what I'm saying?
But I understand what you're saying too, bro. Like I'm coming in because if I'm coming in as an artist, right? Yes, I'm thinking about business, but I'm more trying to put my foot and put my print in this hip hop.
In this shit.
So I'm more thinking of my the way I create, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna be in this motherfucker and I'm finna really try to put my foot down. Fact. Yes, I'm thinking about business, but more of my creativity.
And then you can't leave out the fact that the real life situations that came along with being a part of 50 and G Unit.
Yeah.
This shit wasn't no game about the issues and shit.
Vibe awards.
Trying to kill us and, you know, shootings and shit like that. That shit is, you know, really real life issues and what we're living on a day to day. So it ain't like I can say, okay, we brothers from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
We ain't.
For sure.
Nigga, we gotta be together for real. These niggas try to kill us over here. We might have to fuck one of these niggas up or whatever the case.
Sure.
So it was that from the beginning.
I love what you. I'm
know
so
what I'm
happy
saying?
you said that. Like, nigga, I can't be cool
ain't
from
no part-time shit.
This ain't a full-time job, and when I get off at 5 o'clock, it's being G Unit. And then I go back to being Buck.
This shit was for real. Now I got me a vest on. The same way I met these niggas, I got one on with
for
these
sure.
niggas.
So so the first album on G Unit, what's the numbers? What did that land at, man? Is that double platinum or what, man?
I think I'm right at double platinum.
Most definitely you are. I saw it.
Double platinum, man.
Which is just as great, you know what I mean? The fucking shit still growing to this
Hell
day.
yeah.
You dig?
Yes.
20-some years later, you know, and that's just about making timeless music. I didn't go in saying I'm finna make a timeless project. I focused on making a project that I know that I could live with and say, this is what I'm giving the world of who Young Buck is and comfortable with who and what I'm creating. I've always had that creativity room that was given to me from the beginning through 50 and shit with creating, which allowed me to create multiple records, even with the G Unit projects and shit.
Yes, sir.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
I thought you
like,
killed
he
that song
trusted
with
my
Joe. I said, this
fact.
nasty,
And
man.
nigga trusted my ear,
PIMP.
man. That nigga said
Yep.
a lot of shit about me, man, but he ain't never said I ain't one of the motherfucking coldest niggas he ever
Nah.
heard on that mic.
And that's what nobody can take from
nobody
you,
never
Buck.
took that from
Like,
you.
I'm gonna be honest, man. People
No.
can say whatever they want to say about Young Buck.
It's
Young
cool.
Buck rap his ass off, man.
Nah, I
Yeah.
go in there. I treat everything like it's my last fucking thing. I can go make a fucking feature with where the label is paying me, 35,000 for a verse, or I can go over here and rap with this youngster that's independent trying to make it. That's paying me 3,500, and I'm gonna give him the same,
energy,
fucking
the same
energy,
way.
the same fucking way because I love the music more than I love the money, man. Even if it wasn't no money in this shit, I still do this shit. I get my money somewhere else. But I love the music so much that that's what's made me, keep going and accomplish what I have accomplished
For sure.
with this game. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm
That's
just
hard.
I'm a motherfucker who love the music. You know what I mean? And then that shit turns into money. When you're doing something that you love, it's gonna turn into being what you need it to be financially. So I ain't never focused off of you got some of these artists and they, not to knock them, but they just focus on what to do to make the money from it. And most of those artists I've watched become what they call one-hit wonders and shit.
Yeah.
Because they never grow the love of the music.
to love the music.
To keep
Yeah.
making that one hit. After you make that one, you need another one.
Yeah.
And another
And you need to
one.
put that passion in
And
that
another
hard,
one.
that
You
hard
got to,
in.
you know what I mean? That's what's gonna make us. That's what
Deep shit.
what made us love Pop, Biggie.
For sure.
It's like when you listen
For
to
sure.
that shit and you can really honestly say and feel like that shit is a part of you. Where even if it's something that you ain't did, somebody who done went through it. Or something.
But
that
that's
done-
you, bro.
The only way to do it is to create
that's you.
real life shit.
Trick Daddy, Back by Thug, the Man album. When I heard you, like Jeezy album, it's like Bust Your Head. I told you about that earlier.
hell yeah.
The energy, the feel of it. I want to ask you something, bro. So
Yeah.
I this is something that I always wanted to ask you. Being a guy from the trenches, from the street, who knows street rules, street
Facts.
politics,
Facts.
get into this game of the
Facts.
entertainment where it's kind of different because you
Facts.
can't, in the streets, something go wrong, you can handle it the
Facts.
way that you want to handle it.
Facts.
Something go on in the entertainment business, you can't handle it like that. So I want to ask you a question, bro. And this is just a good question that I feel like I always want to ask you. How did you get into controversy in the entertainment but couldn't handle it a street way? You just like how difficult is that?
It's one of the biggest and one of the most difficult tasks that I've had to adjust to.
Thank you.
Facts.
Yeah.
That was one of the realest questions that I've been asked, period. So you're going to get my truth when it comes to that. The shit was so hard, and it's been so hard to this very day for me to not resort into the individual that I know I can become in regards to some shit that people may say about me or speak on my name or things my children done had to go through behind some of the shit that these individuals has said and done, and me knowing who the fuck I am and shit like that. And me also following the rules on handling the shit on certain things is some of these individuals who's spoken down on my name or whatever. Like, oh, you got a problem with me, nigga, pull up. You understand? Bring your people or whatever it is, let's go on and get it off our chest.
But you buck and you're a celebrity.
Facts.
Yeah.
I've taken that approach that I'm just spoken on. But in reality, I didn't get that pushback. I'm thinking that's the way this shit supposed to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Did
Yeah, for
nobody
sure. For
push
sure.
that back. Instead, it made a motherfucker push more harder or to take my truth tangle it and twist it and make it into something else now.
For
you
sure.
dig what I'm saying? So what I realized, homie, is that I didn't know how to. I was too busy trying to fight public opinion, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I realized I'm never gonna win.
Yeah. I tell him that, bro.
Yeah.
When I realize I'm never gonna beat public opinion, I can really laugh at your comments when you're popping this shit and saying it's about me.
Well,
I'm
whatever,
laughing
yeah.
with you now.
There you go.
You
There
understand?
For
I
sure.
didn't know
Yeah.
how to do that.
Yeah.
And that's me.
That shit
that's
used
it.
to hurt me to my heart.
Yeah.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
here ain't some shit
Yeah.
sweet about me.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, but y'all niggas want to play with me like that.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to nobody, but y'all really gonna sit here
And play with my
play
name.
with my name
Yeah.
like that because of this motherfucker choices and mine. But motherfucker, you know you ain't seen a motherfucking hand on me, motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like
Yeah.
watching different shit and then having individuals that I thought was my partners or niggas that I
That's what I
might
was
have
gonna
not
ask,
been
yeah.
closest or we might not been the closest, but I thought you would have more respect for me than to even play with me like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to realize that I got a choice to make. Either I'm a crash out and deal with the consequences of crashing out, or I'm gonna have to realize I'm never gonna beat public opinion.
For sure.
Nah,
So
there
I'm gonna
you
have
go.
to let go
Yeah.
and let
Let
God.
God.
Yeah.
I
There you
ain't got
go.
no choice.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
can't-
mean? Because I ain't trying to go back to prison.
For sure.
I'm a federal prison alumni.
Yeah.
You dig?
And then you
I walked
already
the
in,
yard
and
in
you
real
already
life,
got,
dig?
you already had other situations. So
I've already been
And you
through-
can't even mess with the internet.
can't.
These people in the comments, man, Psycho 793456.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
I'm
fuck you
saying.
want to ride on him for, man? We don't even
But
know
it
this,
gets past
this nigga, man.
the ones that you don't know.
Yeah.
It's
The
about
ones-
the ones you do know.
Yeah.
The ones you do know. And it's like, you know, I've seen a lot of these individuals that spoken and said this and that about me. And when I see them, that energy don't be like they done gave it off. They don't give it off, but not only them, I ain't neither.
For sure.
So therefore, it ain't like I'm pushing the line neither.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
Because
cool.
you learning, you're
I
knowing,
learned off
you're
of
learning
you. I'm
like,
learning like, all right, that's what you on.
Yeah.
It didn't work for you, nigga. Try something else.
because you are a
You dig?
celebrity.
But,
Like, and even
yeah.
if they don't want to hear this, bro, it's like you do something to them or you put that type of energy,
Yeah.
it's more going to look bad for you because
Facts.
they're going to, he done crashed out.
Facts.
So I say this to him.
Right.
I say, I love what you just said. So I say this to him all the time. I say, bro, you know what? I ain't learned. I ain't learned that part yet, Buck.
I get it.
Like,
And it's
I'm-
gonna be hard.
Like my
I'm
mind,
learning it now.
Yeah, like my mind. You say something to me, I straight go to violence. So now I say, shit, I
But-
can't go to
but-
violence because my
Yeah,
brother
but
right
because
here
it's
tell
gonna
me
it's gonna take a nigga like me, Buck, and I'm sure you
Yeah,
got
it's real
people.
shit.
I'm sure you got people in your life that'll sit you down and say, okay, now you go. I don't know, beat this nigga to a pulp. He unconscious. They record you. Now I podcast our whole brand down the
Off the
drain
top.
because a nigga done said some crazy shit to you
I got that
at his
now.
phone.
So he teach me that, and he teach me that when I say,
That's that real
yeah.
shit.
I say,
though.
bro, I don't know how to deal with trolls.
Yeah.
I say, bro, I just pray nobody troll me because I don't want to go to violence.
Facts.
But he said, hey, bro, you got to stop thinking about you because, nigga, we building this, nigga, and we popping.
Facts.
And, nigga, don't throw what we build away,
Man,
bro.
I ready you throw it away picking up a pack, man.
Man,
going to pick up a pack, bro. Then fight a troll.
Every time, you know, y'all know how this shit go. Every time you get 2 steps ahead, the devil's trying to take a step forward. So you got to make sure you are the 2 steps ahead and not stepping and taking the same steps with the devil. Stay ahead of it because you can look back.
Y'all hear
and
that?
you can be in front of the devil. It's about stepping with the devil. Is the difference.
sure.
You got to stay in front of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning, like,
Good
because
shit,
I've
man.
stepped with him. And when you step with him, you right there with him. So now we eye to eye, nigga. We can come face to face.
sure.
Whose actions is gonna be one. But when you learn to let go and let God, that's when he gonna push you past the devil to the point where you looking at them like, damn, look at your stupid ass.
Yeah, that's a
now
fact.
everybody back here,
fact.
now you don't make sense. You really don't make sense to yourself. When you saying these things, you're looking for a reward from it.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
People don't just talk bad and down a lot of times on this social media shit about an individual without looking for a reaction.
That's a fact. They
And
want your
some sort.
attention.
He tell me that.
Yeah, they want your attention.
Some type of form of fashion.
And that's the old
They
lane,
want
though,
your-
y'all. Not the now lane, though.
No.
So don't try to play me now.
fact.
As I'm gonna let God handle you. For sure. But good shit, Buck. Listen,
Yeah.
bro.
My
This-
homeboy say you let go and let God. We gonna just let go and let guns. And I be like, nah, we gonna chill.
Yeah, I tell you,
You
yeah,
gotta learn
nah.
to let go and let God, because let
Yeah.
go and letting them guns ain't doing nothing but killing really 2 lives. You killing whoever if you get your man, but
Yeah,
you
for
taking
sure.
yourself with him.
Yeah,
know.
and I know you got a roll, Buck. But let me just 2 more questions, man.
It's all good.
Number 1, man. Target, what Target practice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Out on all platforms right
Hey, so-
now, man.
Hey, man, listen,
Hey, you
man.
turn.
Banger.
God dang.
It's a
Yo,
banger.
it's crazy. I just now got the fucking video treatment
Okay.
for U-Turn today, and me and Charlie was riding on the way over here because
Shout out to Charlie,
Shout out to Charlie P. Charlie
Yeah.
P. just shot a mini movie with this video and shit of the first video that I'm shooting. Well, that I've shot that's about to be released off of Target Practice is what is it? Do
better.
Do
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, the
Look,
second
I can't
song
even
on the
remember all
joint.
my own shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how
the
much
second
I'm rapping.
song on the joint.
But the second song, Do Better, which is one of my favorite records though. And we just finished that video. That video is like a little mini movie.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been seeing me when I grow my braids back.
I saw that. I
They
saw
trolling
that.
me on that
I
shit.
saw
Yeah, I
that,
saw
Buck.
that. I saw
I'ma let
that.
the head out the bag.
I
It
saw
was a
that.
mini movie. Nigga, Charlie
Okay.
shot a mini movie
Okay,
on
I
you
saw
niggas,
that. I
nigga.
saw that.
So I had to go give me
showed somebody that. I
some
said,
braids, nigga.
Nigga look like Rick Fox.
These niggas with the trolling me like a motherfucker. Yeah, oh man, this nigga here got a wig on.
Nigga, at first
nigga, and your bitch love me
yeah,
too.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, damn, Buck been off of social media that long. You know what I'm saying? But for sure.
And I
saw
see
that.
Buck. I see Street Flavor Records up under
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sonny, man. Man, listen,
Sonny,
man.
we finna lock in. Cause
Yeah.
Sonny been in my Sonny.
yeah.
I
Sonny
see
got
you.
some shit to talk about,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, for sure.
he's always been real solid and shit with Charlie and shit and myself and shit. So, he got a platform. I said, you know what, let's do something different with this project. It's an independent project. I'm not in contract with nobody. Let's get that understood.
Yeah.
I don't owe nobody shit.
Oh, we saw that.
I don't
Talk
owe
that
50
shit.
a quota. You dig
Okay.
what I'm
He
saying?
said I don't owe 50
I don't
a
owe him
quota.
a quota. Whatever he asked me for, I paid him in all hundreds. If we won't want to talk about it, you dig? So he got his little 6-figure checks and everybody cool and all that.
Are
and
you
I'm-
down to do a G-Unit reunion?
I mean, shit, if it makes sense, we getting some money, man. I ain't turning
I
down
love that.
nothing but my collar. You dig?
Yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah. I'm cool with doing a reunion and running and getting the bag. Hey, like I say, I ain't fucked up about nothing.
You ain't bitter.
I ain't bitter,
Yeah,
my nigga.
I
I'm
ain't
bitter,
bitter, oh.
my
There you
nigga. So
go.
it's like, but yeah, man, Target Practice is out right now.
For sure.
Fucking the streets up.
It is.
I do not want my other EP to go unfucking heard because the renovation
Most
is going up
definitely.
under some of you niggas, going over some of you niggas'
That's
heads
in his
right
playlist,
now.
and he called
But
me
the
all the time. Nigga,
renovation-
play this song, nigga, on the roof.
On my
Yeah.
mama, so I put out 2 EPs. One is the renovation, one is Target Practice, and they kind of right behind each other type shit. So I got music out there. Me and DJ Paul project is just being wrapped up.
Okay.
It's called Unexpected. And Back on My Buck Shit Volume 4 is probably the hardest project that I'm about to put out all fucking year. And that's produced by me, me and Drummer Boy. And
Shout out Drummer Boy.
I can guarantee you that's my favorite fucking project that I've made all year. And I'm making a lot
I
of
can see
great
the excited
music
nigga
right
said,
now.
nigga, he said, this too great. I
But
feel you.
this fucking Back on My Buck Shit Volume 4, the lane and the pocket that I'm in, like I say, God just got me, giving me that feeling where it's my favorite project that I've worked on so far.
Man, we there.
We neck to neck with Unexpected because
we
DJ
there.
Paul gave me a motherfucking masterpiece. We got a masterpiece. So
shout out to Memphis, man. Shout out to motherfucking Memphis,
Paul
man.
is a fucking beast.
And it's the last one.
He went crazy on this project too, bro. So
and I ain't gonna lie, Buck, it's the last one, man. We three niggas sitting here in our fathers, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no ring finger on now one of our fingers, Buck. What are you doing, nigga? Is you dating? You smashing?
Hey, man,
you got an old lady? What you got?
I got a ring, bro.
I got an old lady. I ain't put a ring on it, but you know, after this interview, she probably get one on her hand.
Yeah, she gonna ask you.
She gonna get one. Eventually, it's coming.
Especially when the greatest project.
You know what I mean. Yeah. And also, man, speaking of old ladies, you know what I mean. Shout out to my old lady. She's got a sports bar right now, the Locker Room Sports Bar. We right on Buchanan 2203. That's her thing. She basically about to open it up and shut the city down and do her thing over there. So it's going to be a whole different vibe where it's going to be a lot of athletes, a lot of sports trivia, sports comedy shows, all kind of crazy stuff. So you ever come to CASHVILLE, swing by my spot, the Locker Room. Like I say, we on a historical street, Buchanan. Buck is on Buchanan.
Let's go. Let's go.
Google me, follow us on the Instagram and all the social media platforms. If you know Buckshots, BUCKSHOTZ.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's my Instagram handle. My Facebook, I ain't been on my shit like that, but Charlie just linked my phone up to it today.
All right. Charlie,
you an old ass nigga, but man, you sound like an old nigga, man.
He be working my shit, man, and he don't be working my Facebook the way I want to work it.
Yeah. You want my
because he be
shit
too fucking busy, so I'm working the shit out of him. I'm like, hook my shit up on there. So when I post... At least,
that's how mine do. I ain't gonna lie.
When I go to Instagram, it go to Facebook too.
Yeah, I got all my. When I post one, it go to everything. But look, where's my camera? This is my camera. Listen, you already. I know. I always look at this camera. This camera. This is my camera. Listen, you already know, bro. This is a highlight moment.
Yeah.
For BRC, bro. Yeah. We grew up listening to Buck.
We did it.
We follow Buck. We love his journey. We've always been 10 toes down for Buck, bro. Classic music, classic albums. One of the elite artists that has came out of the trenches of Nashville, Tennessee, and went global.
Hey, Leno, I hope you watch the news tonight. See, niggas refuse to fight.
Yeah.
You, your wife, y'all die. You pull it and use it right. My intention was to make a mention of us.
On my mama.
On
my mama.
Yeah.
See, hey, listen, man.
But that might be one of the hardest ever.
Cocked outside on the grass. What is that? Hey, he got so many shit, boy.
But I ain't gonna get it started.
But this is what we love about Buck, man. He said, I know niggas 53 still out here slanging deep. But I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. Giving his opinion on hip-hop in the city that he grew up in the city that he moved around in, he's telling you guys, be confident in yourself.
Facts.
Don't follow the same trend that somebody else is working.
Facts.
He's telling you the ups and the downs, but the main thing he's trying to tell you is you stay focused. You keep your grind, keep your head down, and you keep your head on a swivel, and you do what you gotta do, bro.
Facts.
Fuck the negativity. Fuck what you heard. Just know, man, this man is a stand-up guy, bro.
I appreciate it.
Like I say, from the heart of BRC, bro, nigga, we love that you came through.
Y'all, city,
and I'm most definitely gonna be back. And before I get out of here, I want to say this because I didn't really get a chance to mention these two guys, but Lito and Jelly Roll, y'all doing a great fucking job on making the city look damn good.
For sure.
Facts. Because every time I look up, I'm seeing Lito in a different city.
For sure.
Taking that CASHVILLE energy. Every time I look up, I'm seeing Jelly Roll in
this
every
SummerSlam.
That man. SummerSlam, bro.
Making the city look good.
Yes.
So, you know, as long as we keep uplifting each other, and shout out to Kwani and what he's doing
for sure.
with these
with
kids
the youth, yes.
And the youth foundation. foundations and stuff like that. I got a lot of work to get over there. And to all the
Me too.
podcast platforms that we got in the city that's starting to come through, you know.
The media wasn't like this when you was
Media
coming up.
wasn't
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I gave you my word. I've gave a few other podcasters from the town my word. So, like I said, let's just support home. Let's support these artists.
For sure.
The female artists. A lot of them out working you niggas. You dig? So you niggas, yeah, a lot of you niggas want to say this and that, but a lot of the female artists out here are out working you
I'm
niggas,
finna put you on
man.
blast. Give me 3 of the top female artists right now that you looking at. Not the top, not the order, but who you see.
I see Sweet Poison. I see, what's that little girl name?
B3.
B3 Blazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I see this one that I've literally just now got on her, but she's lyrically popping good shit. And outside of her, I see my niece.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken.
Yes.
Is definitely finna be
He
a
called
problem.
put me on her.
She go ape shit.
Yeah, he put me on her, bro.
This is
Put me on her.
this is my sister's daughter.
Yeah.
And
Put me
she
on.
is a fucking beast. Like she's literally raised around as a kid, being my real niece. She's got that buck in her naturally. So Chicken is Chicken to go. She definitely is somebody a female that you gotta watch.
I got you. Chicken to go, Sweet Poison, and B3.
Yeah.
I'll go with them three against any one of you motherfucking. Half of y'all better step it up, because them 3 names, and it's a few more females out here doing that shit.
For sure.
But those just 3 that come to my mind.
that's
But
what it is.
salute to the city, man. Let's keep going.
Appreciate it,
Kid.
So you already know what I'm going to end it with, y'all. Listen, man, I'm going to end it with 2 things.
Wrong look.
I'm going to end it with 2 things, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
Fact though. You feel
That
me?
nigga drunk.
You look at the wrong
I
camera.
sure do. I always look at the wrong
That's what I'm
camera.
trying to tell you.
Hey, y'all already know I'm going to do it again, man. This your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets, bro. Listen, and I'm a fucking professional now, right?
Yes,
But look,
sir.
the Hennessy done got me twisted. But y'all already know, man, I'm going to end it with 2 things, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
And listen, family, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the very first person to tell you that I love you, I love you, I love you, man.
And
Hey.
if peace and kids, don't do drugs.
No.
Give them to me.
We out.